Hello, so in this video I just wanted to run you through the difference between the stewardship emails and the transaction emails in your GivePanel events. So once you're in your event builder, if you navigate to the email section, you'll be presented with two distinct types of emails. So the transaction emails are emails that are automatically triggered within GivePanel, and they primarily focus around kind of registration confirmation and also those secondary registration requests and what those look like. The settings for the transaction emails are all built in this section here. So everything that you fill out here, the email addresses, the footer, the colouring and the branding in the footer will all are relevant for the transaction emails, not the stewardship emails. So that's just something to bear in mind. You do get a little preview here on the right hand side of what your transaction emails look like. So once you start to add in logos and headers and branding, that will all pull through and you'll be able to see what those look like. There are three main types of transaction emails, as I mentioned. So if I go into the registration confirmation, you get a little update here in yellow as to when that email is triggered. So this one obviously goes when registration is complete. And the secondary registration request goes when any primary registrant adds a secondary person onto their booking, and they will get this email asking them to complete their registration. So those are the transaction emails. We then have the stewardship emails. So those are the emails that obviously go to your supporters throughout their journey from registration to event day and fundraising deadline. This is the emails that you'll obviously use to support your fundraisers, to help them with their fundraising, give them training advice, event logistics, whatever it may be. So if I go into this stewardship email section, you'll see that there are two types of emails that you can build. So this should look really familiar. This is very similar to if you use DIY campaigns or if you use GivePanel for virtual challenges. It's the exact same email builder that's just been placed into the GivePanel events product. So we do have a separate email on how to use the email builder and how that all works. But just as a quick sort of overview, so you've got your personal emails and your branded emails. If I go to a branded email, you'll get the same sort of triggers that you're used to seeing, the same sort of conditions that you're used to seeing to help you segment and tailor your email journey. And obviously you can input subjects and logos. So in this, in the stewardship email section, the logo settings and the branding will pull from your account settings as opposed to the settings that we looked at earlier, which were only for those transaction emails. So just make sure that your account settings are how you want them, and that's all up to date for the stewardship emails. Like all of our email builders, you can send a test email, you can preview the email, and you can build out as many emails as you need, whether that's kind of monthly newsletters or more regular comms in the lead up to race day. So that's just a really brief overview of the difference between stewardship emails and transaction emails in GivePanel events. Thanks very much.